In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. I am Abdul Khaliq Darwish. Dear friends, why a person does catches bad habits? Usually, it is because of the company they keep. Usually, initially, later on, even if that company is gone, still a person continues the bad habit. It is like catching a corona and COVID 19. When somebody has caught it, it was caught because of another person, because of the closeness with another person who is already an addict, who's already having a bad habit. But later on, even if that relationship is gone, the bad habit does continue. Many of the youngsters are of the view, maybe they think like, a bad habit like drugs or any bad habit, it gives pleasure, it gives a thrill, it provides us with the excitement. It does not actually. It sucks our blood. It makes us a zombie. Usually, usually a person starts a bad habit because of a friend. I'm of the view that as soon as we come to know that this person is having a bad habit, we must become very careful and cautious. We must not get closer to it at all. Or we should try to motivate this person that she should stop doing it. We can also make our relationship with him or her conditional, that I can only continue if at all you stop doing that. Although it is a kind of threat, I think that these people does need a kind of professional help, because an ordinary person who is not a person of the strong will might catch it, might adopt the same bad habit instead of helping the other person to get rid of that. Dear friends, we need to have this thing in our mind that each and every bad habit, particularly certain bad habits like that of the drugs, these bad habits are the silent killers. It is like committing a slow suicide and not any bit different than that at all. Living with the drugs is highly, highly painful, troublesome, shameful, and for that reason it must be avoided at all costs. We need to feed this thing in our mind that every bad habit, particularly the drugs, these are extremely bad, painful, troublesome. It destroys us, it kills us young. It makes us an absolutely respectless person, one of the most miserable, a zombie. We need to create a kind of hatred, disliking inside our mind against that particular habit. This is like immunizing ourselves This is like providing ourselves with a vaccine. The vaccine against corona, the COVID 19. As for, telling ourselves again and again the trouble and the pain of these drugs and other bad habits, I think it does actually immunizes us. We become somewhat immune. We become immune up to an extent because we have started disliking and we have developed a kind of hatred for that particular habit in our mind, in our heart. If at all somebody has developed a kind of liking or even a curiosity, if at all somebody is curious enough, somebody thinks that it provides us with the excitement, with the thrill, with the high, or if at all somebody tells oneself that, oh, if I shall try it, but later on, if I didn't like it, I will leave it. In both of these cases, I think so that not only these people are highly vulnerable, this thing leads us toward that particular bad habit. Why? Because there is some sort of curiosity or some sort of love and want inside our mind and heart for that particular bad habit, especially the drugs. I think we need to kill it here. And unless and until we don't do that, not only we ourselves, rather our children as well, particularly the younger folks, we need to show them the videos of the drug addicts, the kind of life they are living. It is maybe the worse than the death. A life of a drug addict is worse than that of a death. The dead people are better than those people who are about to die because of the drug addiction. I think we can protect ourselves from falling into any bad habit, particularly the drugs. If at all we are not immunizing ourselves with that, if at all we are not inoculating ourselves with this sort of vaccine, and we are not inoculating or immunizing our younger folks, we may have to suffer and suffer a lot.